Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. This summit takes place against the background of a world of growing globalization. It is therefore most imperative that we get to know one another even better than before in order to fully appreciate the various circumstances under which we live. Africans and African Americans need each other. There are well-known historical and sentimental reasons why Africans and African Americans must cooperate. These must form a basis for strengthening and deepening linkages between us of a more substantial nature. Our continent and America need to engage each other economically more than has been the case in the past. We have enjoyed a fairly long history of Africans abroad contributing to the growth of political consciousness from the emergence of Pan-Africanism and negritude, which came to influence African nationalism and defined our common grievances, our affinities, and desire for equality. In this regard, Africans abroad played a distant but significant role in the decolonization of the African continent. The importance of the link between Pan-Africanism and African nationalism in the realms of ideas and action was clearly recognized when Ghana emerged as the first independent state in sub-Saharan Africa in 1957. 40 years ago, Kwame Nkrumah observed that the work of the early pioneers of Pan-Africanism, none of whom were born in Africa, had become a treasured part of Africa's history. It was Marcus Garvey who asked of us, way back in the nascent era of Pan-Africanism, and I quote, "Where is the black man's government? Where is his president, his country, and his ambassador, his army, his navy, his men of big affairs? I could not find them, and then I declare I will help make them." And Marcus Garvey went on, "Why should not Africa give the world its black Rockefeller, Rothschild, and Henry Ford? Now is the opportunity," he asserted, unquote. This clarion call was taken up by such luminaries as, among others, George Padmore, William Du Bois, and Kwame Nkrumah. William Du Bois once said that the major issue of the 20th century was the question of the color line. And today, as we ask whether that question has been resolved, we should also take stock of the well-being and unity of the peoples of African descent throughout the world and see how best we can chart a way forward. Such was the vision of the founders of Pan-Africanism, which became a major force that united us all in resisting all forms of injustice against the dignity of the African people. More recently, the achievement of independence for us in Africa and civil rights in America opened the way for the meaningful cooperation that we enjoy today.